Merci Madame la Présidente. Le sommet entre l'Union européenne et la Chine aurait pu être...
Thank you, Madam. The summit between the EU and China could have been strategically important. It's a very disappointing result. Firstly, because the Chinese don't want to follow the crazy set of sanctions that we have introduced. They don't really want to, because they know that at the end of the day they're going to be drawing advantage of this, since you seem to believe that economic sanctions is going to be the way in which we are going to build a stronger world, but Asia and Africa are not on our side. It's very costly. We tend to dictate our morals to others, but we find a lot of closed doors in the future. Well, will Europe still be important in the future, or will be somehow something in between Moscow, between Beijing and Washington? We need to adjust our economic policies. We need to make sure that our diplomatic power is maintained. We know that the member states and their military independence are important. It's the weight of experience. If you're going to introduce sanctions, they will impose counter-sanctions, and this is the reality of the situation. We're faced with an escalation. Brussels wants to exercise pressure on Beijing so that they can align themselves with the EU, but this is not going to be successful. On the contrary, we should have negotiated with China new supply chains for our economy. We haven't done this because we're obsessed by a single thing. We're trying to stand on the side of the opinions of the United States. If we want to have a dialogue with China, we need to look at their interests too. Of course, we need to negotiate with China within the interest of the two nations. The European Union, once again, prefers an ideological vision of the world. Thank you.
Now I repeat that we will suspend for 5 or a few minutes until our High Representative is back, because he would like to follow the debate and he had an emergency. Just a few minutes, dear colleagues. Thank you, Mr. Terch, for your patience.